Hi, everyone. Jessica Paquette joined here with groom Bruce Howard for this week's Inside Track. Now, when you look in a racing program, you see the names of the trainer, the jockey, the owner. But there are a lot of people behind the scenes that help put the show on. Bruce is one of those people. He's a groom for John Service. Now, Bruce, how long have you been on the racetrack?
Probably since 1999, but as a rider, not as a groom.
And what made you fall in love with racing?
I don't know. I guess my grandfather used to take me to Aqueduct and Belmont, when I was younger, and he was part of the reason why I got back here. And you start hot walking and stuff, and I just put a liking to it. Everybody said I should ride, so it lasted pretty long.
And what made you switch over to become a groom?
Okay, I was a 9-to-5 guy before I came back here. I got sick of 9-to-5 work, and I called. I didn't call anybody actually when I came back here, but I wanted to work on the ground, so I didn't want to ride no more. So why not be a groom, right? That's what I like to do. So.
Well, horse racing certainly is not 9 to 5. Tell me what the typical day in the life is. How early do you get up? What does the day entail?
Everybody's different, but for the most part, it's usually like 5 in the morning, and I don't know, a good 6 hours during the morning. And if you're racing anything, then you got to work the afternoon. It's not a bad gig.
And what do you do with the horses typically day to day?
Brush them off, do up their legs, if they need to be done, give them a bath, just grooming stuff, I guess,
So you're the reason they come up looking so shiny and good.
I'm not going to take all the credit for it. They get vitamins and stuff that help. I've always said I don't think not one good groom can make them as shiny as they are. Definitely need the help of the vitamins and stuff. So, yeah, I rub them pretty good. There's a lot of good grooms out here that do the same.
And what do you like most about working with the horses day to day?
I just find pleasure in it. It's just something I really like to do. One thing above it, and that's my kid. But without this, I think I'd go insane, to be honest with you, I just like them. They respond to me, and not all of them, got some crazy ones, but, I love my job. Love the horses.
This is Todd Harper. Now, Todd, how long have you been working on the racetrack?
Oh, probably about 25 years. I was doing it when I was a kid before going to elementary school with my mom down in Chicago. Took a little break and been consistently here at Parks about 16 years.
And what do you like most about working with the horses?
A couple of different things. Just, they see you in the morning, they want to see you, they love you, they nicker at you. And then when you win, it's just that proud feeling you get. That, the work that you put, the time that you put into it pays off.
So tell me about a morning in the life of a groom. When do you start, and what do you typically do in the morning?
My day starts probably about 3:15. I wake up, and then I get here about 4. I greet all of them first, and then I do each stall and do water buckets in the feed tubs and brush them off and get them ready for training in the morning.
And then the day continues on a day we race. So tell me about that.
Then we get done and try to get a little break before we get Lasix and start getting ready to get them ready for the races and take care of them. We ice them and give them their treats. Obviously they're spoiled, and get them ready to compete.
Now I know it's like picking a favorite child, but do you have a favorite?
Well, obviously, she's putting her name in the hat first, but I love them all. But they all are kind of special. Her and Wagon Boss, they're the two that stand out right now.
Well, sweet Wilhelmina, you two go on quite a few road trips together. You were just at Monmouth Park, and you've been kind of all over the country with her.
We went Saratoga a couple times last year. We went to Mahoning Valley, Monmouth a few times. Went to Laurel last year. So we'll see what happens this year, see where we're going.
Joined here with Liz Moore, a key part of the Michael Moore operation, and of course, Twisted Ride. Now, Liz, tell me about the role of a groom. You guys work before the races and after the races.
Yeah, we have to make sure that their legs feel good, that they stay good before the race is important. So we make sure to put ice boots on after their works out, poultice on. The feet are very important, just to pack the feet with mud or magic cushion, just to make sure that the legs are as good as can be. Yeah.
In the afternoon, when someone brings up a horse to race, what is the job of the groom as they walk up the horse?
Our program is like 3 races before our race, fill up ice boots, put ice boots on them, and try to be here with them if they're nervous horses, and just do that. I do a little bit extra, not extra because it's not difficult. I try to just brush them, their bodies, because when you brush and you currycomb, you give a little massage, And then I like to use all like lavender oil, and I like to be with them, and I like them to look good. But I also help with the rubbing and a little massage with the oil and blah blah blah. That's what I.
And you get them ready to get their picture taken after they win.
Yeah, I just make sure that they look good, they feel good, they're happy, and they pay back. If you take care of them, they pay you back.
So after a race, what happens then?
After a race, they come back to the barn. We cool them off. We give them a bath. If the day is very hot, we cool off with cold water for a little bit, like maybe 3 minutes, and then they come and walk to cool off, and then they drink water.
What do you do for their legs and their feet after they race?
After the race, I try to put pack their feet again and put poultice on, so the legs we can help with the hot legs.
And if they get any nicks or cuts during the race, do you treat those?
Yes, of course. We have to disinfect. We have to put any cream with antibiotic, and then we wrap it up with wraps.
Well, the horses are in great hands with you. I'm Jessica Paquette. This is Liz Moore. This is Twisted Ride, and this is the Inside Track.